I need to have that music to like play on to when I actually show up on the screen. What's happening, guys? Oh, I think it's a little too low, the camera. There we go. A little better. What's happening, guys? Dave the Film Junkie here. Welcome to Film Junkie Live. It is Monday. Yay. Well, hey, it's the end of Monday. That's all that matters right there. It's the end of Monday. That's all that really matters. And we're here. Now we're going to talk. Uh-oh. What? Shit, audio? Oh. Okay. Well, I thought somebody said no audio. I was like, did I hit the freaking mute button? I don't know. Anyways. Hey, what's going on, Music Man? Evening, why not stuff? You're doing some good work out there, I will say. Let's see. Colin, what's up? It's an interesting way to spell the name. Hey. What's up, Eric Patterson? What's going on? Ben, I almost said Hollywood. Haywood, what's up, buddy? Niner fan. Yes. Man, your team. I just feel bad for your team, man. What's going on, Jason? How you doing? What's going on, Wolf? Goofy Goat. Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. Yep. Decided to wear my Justice League shirt tonight. Well, mainly because like today I wore like a full-on like button-up kind of thing, for work. And I was like, nah, not going to wear that for the show. I'm going to, go ahead and put on something nerdy. What's going on, Adam? JL member. Is my audio weird? Okay. Come on, Adam. JL member. Okay, it is a little weird. I don't know why. Audio weird. Okay. Apparently my audio is weird. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. Test. 1, 2, 3. Is it still weird? Audio is weird. What is going on? Let's see here. I don't know what's going on. Test. 1, 2, 3. Great. Audio is weird. What is going on? Let's see here. I don't know what's going on with the freaking... I don't know what's going on with the audio, man. Is that way? Okay. I don't know. The audio is, of course, weird. That sucks. What is happening? Of course. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Do I have to make any kind of adjustments here? Okay, let's see. Turn on default. How's that sounding? Any better? Okay, let's see. Turn on default. How's that sounding? Any better? Nope. It's not sounding better. Jesus Christ. Great. Fantastic. I'm glad that I'm having technical difficulties. Let's see. I don't think, is it the gain? Let me turn down the gain. Maybe I bumped the gain up a little too much. That's probably why. Let's try that now. See what that sounds like. Hold on. Sounding any better? Anything? How's it sounding now? Sounding a little better? Better? We're good? I guess the gain, maybe I bumped the gain. Sounding any better? No. Anything? How's it sounding now? Sounding a little better? Better? We're good? I guess the gain, maybe I bumped the gain. Sounding any better? Too much. Man, tell you what. Well, hopefully, I don't know what the heck's going on. Hopefully the mic's not too, it's still a little too much there, isn't it? I don't know what the hell's going on. A little bit, not great. Yeah, I know. What is going on here? It's a fun way to start the show. I know. Happy freaking Monday, right? I don't know. Let's see. Let me try this. Hold on a second. Nothing? Yeah. It's a good way to start. Good way to start. How's that? Nothing? Yeah. It's a good way to start. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I love hearing my own voice. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Of course. Why not? Trying to messing with chords, everything. I don't know. I guess maybe just speak a little away from the mic. Yeah, keep it right there. Try to not get so close to it, but I don't know. It's a broken record. Hold on a sec. Let me see what it sounds like right now. Keep it right there. Try to not get so close to it, but I don't know. It's a broken record. Hold on a sec. Let me see what it sounds like right now. Keep it right there. Try to not get so close to it, but yeah. It's a broken record. Hold on a sec. Let me see now. Keep it right there. Try to not get so many echoing. Too much echoing. Shh. Trying to hear the audio here, but yeah, it's all good. It's not that bad, as long as you guys can be okay with it for right now, and we'll see what happens. What's going on, Shaking? No, I haven't watched your recent video yet with the X. I haven't watched it yet. I'll check it out, though, right after I'm done. I don't think it's the input. It seems like it's trying to output too loud. Yeah, that's what's weird, but with StreamYard, you can't really do so much when it comes to echo cancellation. What is now? Let's see. Automatically. Okay. How about, what if I do that? There we go. Maybe they did add something. Okay, hold on a sec. How's that sounding? Any better? Trying. I think they might have changed something on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on a sec. How's that? Nah, still kind of sounding fuzzy. So, I don't know. I'm trying to get it adjusted. But no, Shaking, I'll watch your video as soon as I'm done here. I'll watch it tonight. Ghost Pepper Vodka stream. It was the what was it? The Phoenix Feather Vodka stream. Phoenix Feather Vodka. I'm sorry, Garza. Sometimes I like quality audio, unlike some people. Cheers. Okay. No. We'll start it right now. Yeah, now he's going to make it worse. I know. I'm going to make it so much worse. Probably. Right? I know. I am a little bit of a perfectionist. I will say that. So, all right, guys. Well, we'll see what happens. I think it's just something with StreamYard or something like that. I don't know. Looks like they did some kind of update thing. What's going on, Philip? Hey, Mr. McClellan's here too. Yes. And what's going on, McD, man? What's up? What's up, buddy? All right. So what's happening, guys? First off, I'd like to give a cheers to one of the most iconic, probably the most iconic game show host out there, Mr. Alex Trebek. Of course, died over the weekend, died yesterday with his pancreatic cancer, man. I thought he was gonna make it. I thought he was gonna last. It seemed like it was everything was going good, and then all of a sudden we just get that news that he died. But man, so cheers to Alex Trebek, man. May you rest in peace, man. What's really crazy when you think about it, what were some of the funniest, when Will Ferrell was on Saturday Night Live, some of the funniest bits were the Celebrity Jeopardy bits. And of course it was Sean Connery, Daryl Hammond playing Sean Connery, and the back and forth that they have. And now it's like both of those characters, the real life people, have passed away within like weeks of each other. Crazy. It's crazy to think about. Really crazy to think about. But yep, that sucks, man. He was an icon. And talk about just prolific and a hard worker. I mean, he did it for 36 years. He was 80 years old. He was going to do it all the way. And he was going to go all the way till he couldn't do it anymore. That's what was so great about that, man. And I guess the last episode that he hosts is going to be on Christmas Day. So that'll be a good one to watch and everything like that. Yes. And then, of course, Saturday Night Live. Speaking of Saturday Night Live, the biggest thing that I took from Saturday Night Live, I don't know. Hey, you Foo Fighters fans out there, better be watching for tonight because got a new video coming out tonight. The official video. Shame. So, yeah. Not only did Chappelle knock it out of the park, as he, of course, did, his monologue was absolutely fantastic. I'm telling you what, Chappelle could probably bring everybody together, okay? Because he dishes it out to everybody, and then he just talks about everybody's situation. He knows that everybody is not, going through the same situation. And of course, you got everybody's like always grouped off, but the way that Chappelle talks when he's actually philosophizing, as Ben Stiller would say, now he's a philosophizer. No, when he's actually being philosophical, man, I tell you what, that guy's deep as shit. But it was very awesome. And then, some pretty funny bits in there too. Jim Carrey as Joe Biden. Come on. It's just too perfect. He does a really good Joe Biden, and then he brought in the he did his Ace Ventura thing, because even though technically still there is not a winner of the election. I mean, everything's pointing to Biden, and I'm at the point of just like, please just remain Biden, because if it ends up getting reversed, it's going to be insanity. I really am like, I'm like, no. Don't overturn it. Okay. Some weird shit's happening though. I read something that I don't know. Apparently Pennsylvania might be undecided again. I don't know. It's all a big fucking shit show. Jesus Christ. I mean, of course in 2020, but I'm just saying, like, oh man, I'm like, oh, please don't get overturned and go to Trump, because it's just gonna be insanity in the streets, man. Insanity, absolute insanity. But yeah. Hey, what's going on, Travis? Mr. Langston Travis. Yeah. Chappelle gives no fucks, and I love that. I'm not MAGA and proud. Fuck that. I'm like, now I'm at the point where I'm like, just let it be. No. Hey, we don't need this guy. He's just not going to go quietly. I'm going to make Trump TV. Okay. I'm going to make Trump TV, and then I'm going to have my kids run. Okay. 2024. We'll be back in the White House. Trump 2024. Ugh. I'm just over it. I'm over it. Oh, no, we're not even going to talk about Wes Ashley and his fucking, I mean, he is the Alex Jones of the Snyder fandom. I saw the screenshots today, and I'm like, oh my God, dude. Whatever he's smoking, I want it. I want whatever he's fucking smoking. That's for sure. Jeez. Dude, U.S. United. Oof, man. Some good shit. But anyways, yes, Foo Fighters, new single coming out. The Midnight Medicine is their new album. And I watched the live performance, of course. They played the new single, Shame, Shame. Interesting. What I love, one of my favorite things, because they're my all-time favorite band, Foo Fighters. I've been there since the beginning. I got the cassette tape of the first album. Loved it. Played it like crazy. And then, of course, Color and Shape and Nothing to Lose. You know, I have all the albums, know all the songs, blah, blah, blah. Favorite band. So obviously their 10th studio album, I'm like, okay, let's see what this is all about. But what I love about Dave Grohl, because he's just a fucking rock god and a genius, is they always want to like try something different with every album. So this one, he's calling it almost like a party rock album. He says it like compares it to like some David Bowie type shit. And that song, Shame, Shame, is definitely, it's unconventional. It's a little bit different. When I watched it live, I was like, okay. And then I went and I listened to the studio version. I'm like, okay, that sounds better. And I've listened to it a few more times. I dig that funky little bass track that they got going on. That got stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head for a while. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So cool. But yeah, I guess they're going to be releasing the official music video for Shame, Shame. But yeah, so that's cool stuff. But yeah, so there's all that. And all right, let's go through some tweets here first before we get into the topics, because some interesting shit happened. Stuff out there. I mean, it's hard to even look at my tweets now, man. I tell you what. And then look at the timeline, and everybody's just going back and forth. And you just see like this whole election thing is just such a fucking, I can't even believe it. We're being laughed at by everybody. So, oh yeah. Well, first off, let me go ahead and let me plug some things here. Of course, you want to become part of the Patreon, and I appreciate all the I did that again. Jesus Christ. If you guys want to become part of the Film Junkie Patreon, please do so. I think not that fucking one. Jesus Christ. Man. See, I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. I'm looking at the wrong page here. Jeez. But I was going to pull up the names, and I don't even have the right page up right now. It's like you're looking at my freaking dashboard. But thank you to two new Patreons, Philip and Carrie, for joining the Film Junkie Patreon. But like I said, this Saturday, I'm going to do another fan live chat. So I'm going to do another fan live chat. So if you want to be the first in line to do so, become part of the Patreon. You know, any little bit helps. So there it is right there. And of course, you can message me, give me some suggestions. I'm posting stuff like I'm working on. Like I got 2 shirts I'm working on right now, guys. I got 2 shirts, not just one. Now I got 2 shirts that I'll be working on. I think I have an idea for another one too. So there's that. And then of course, speaking of shirts, we got the ones that are currently right there. You want to get yourself an exclusive. And then of course you got the other ones, the Film Junkie Slate, the Have Some Integrity, God Ham, Puddin', and then the Vodka Stream and the Film Junkie Signal shirts. So there you go if you want to check that out. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, so there it is. Look up Simpsons. Oh yeah, Simpsons have been predicting shit for how long now? they always like predicting shit. It's fucking scary how much they're doing that right now. But anyways, let's wait, what? Oh shit. Why did I post that? I posted the wrong link. Anyways, so here we go right here. So we got right here, let's see. We got this that just showed up right here on Entertainment Weekly. WandaVision, which I'm very intrigued by WandaVision, by the way. Okay, stop it with the Trump 2024, all right? Hey. No spamming. Please, no spamming. Receive 4. Hey, there you go, Neil. Well, thank you for purchasing those shirts. Like I said, more is coming. So let's see. I can't believe my comment about Democrats was censored. I didn't even use. You got your shit censored. What the hell? That sucks. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to step away from the politics. I just wanted to comment about how stupid the election shit is. And where I'm just like, can we just like get over it here and let things go? Anyways, let's get away from all and yeah, let's do some Film Junkie stuff. But anyways, so here we go right here. This is a cool little magazine cover right here. How much is Patreon? Well, I have like 2 tiers. That's either $3, $6, but you could donate $1 if you want. It's fine. And I'm also going to be getting the YouTube membership stuff because I know some of you guys were asking about that. I'm trying to still, I guess I got to do other things to that. So, but anyways, there's this right here, which I'm very intrigued by. And I like the fact that they call it the Wanda years. It's good stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff right here. I'm actually really intrigued by WandaVision. I'm not going to lie. I mean, that first trailer, it was a little interesting. This right here. Okay. So so this is first off, Nicole Kidman said something like about, we got Robert Eggers, who of course did The Lighthouse. He's now doing The Northman, and Anya Taylor-Joy, who was in his movie The Witch, or was it? Yeah, it was The Witch, right? She says that Robert Eggers, The Northman, will give us something genuinely unseen before. Okay, and of course she's got very pretty eyes that I can just get lost in. Hey, he's got pretty eyes too. I'm not gonna lie, he does. So. Yeah, I know. I'm lazy. I'm just lazy. I am. Because there's just stuff that had to do with that whole thing right there. But anyways. So Anya Taylor-Joy has said that. And Nicole Kidman actually said something too. She actually said something like it was like the most freakiest thing or whatever the hell. There's like I guess like whatever they're working on when it comes to like what they're working on. She said it was like freaked her out. So I am very intrigued by what he's actually going to be giving us right here. So, and then this is frustrating right here because yeah, this sounds cool because Paramount is going to get Jeff Nichols to write and direct a third Quiet Place. When the fuck can we watch the second one? Please, Paramount, when the fuck are we going to be able to watch the second one? I was so looking forward to the second one because I love the first one. I love the first one a lot. It was like my favorite movie of whenever it came out, 2016, whatever it was, 17, I don't know. But when the fuck can we watch the second one? Now, apparently this is going to be a spinoff. Cool, fine, whatever. Yeah, but I'm just like, yeah, I need to watch The Queen's Gambit too, Scott. I'm hearing good things, and like I said, I'm madly in love with Anya Taylor-Joy. Anyways, that's just me. But yes, so this was frustrating to see because it was like, really? I'm like, what the hell? So they're doing a spinoff. They're already talking about that, but they haven't announced when we can see the second one. That's what I'm so like, yeah. And yeah, Cillian Murphy is in it, man. Let Him Go. I haven't seen Let Him Go. I'll have to watch that too. If you suggest it, then that's for sure. A lot of people were into this video that I posted over the weekend about the dead Robin in the Snyderverse was set on fire by the Joker, which, of course, we'll talk about the Joker a little bit more in a little bit here. But, yeah, a lot of people were digging this right here. Apparently, some people like, I think James here posted some stuff, because there's just kind of like, interesting things about the Joker, and Mr. Zack Snyder, of course, liked it. I mean, there's nothing. I know a lot of people freak out when he hits that like button, but I'm like, you can't freak out too much about it. But, because he's just, I don't take too much, I don't get like as crazy as other people get when he likes something. And then, of course, posted about Zack Snyder's Justice League. When are we going to see it? Release date, which, it's tentatively going to be in March probably sometime. And then, of course, I talked about the additional photography budget. So there was that. Did I skip that? No, I did not. This is an interesting little fun fact. Look at how many times that Henry Cavill has worn different Superman costumes. So back in 2004, he auditioned for J.J. Abrams, and he had this Superman costume. Then he had the classic one for that photo shoot. Then, of course, he had the best one right there, I would say, the BVS version. And then different versions right here. Like, I know, like, somebody actually told me that. I think that they think that Snyder actually wanted to have the Superman logo to not have the yellow background at first. So that's why with the test costume, there's no yellow background. But I'm wondering if, like, after a while, like, the studio's like, no, you got to have the yellow background. You just have to have it. But I think at first Snyder, for a while there, did not want the yellow behind the S. He just wanted the S, and then, of course, a transparent, like, just part of the suit in the background. I don't know. Could be wrong. But it's always very interesting. Let's see. Yeah, Skyfall came out fucking 8 years ago. Skyfall came out. One of the best Bond films. This is a cool poster from Boss Logic. Or no. And Joshua Mellon. I like that. I like that a lot. We can also celebrate Nightmare on Elm Street. Elm Street. And then right here, this is pretty interesting. Shares for AMC and Cinemark theaters surged Monday morning after Pfizer? After Pfizer revealed a vaccine breakthrough. So that's another interesting thing too. You guys notice? See, the weird fuckery that's happening with our country right now. Now that, pretty much they've announced that Biden has won, all of a sudden it's like, hey, guess what? We have this really good vaccine. Hey, guess what? When we were talking about the second wave of COVID, we might have over-exaggerated it. I'm telling you, they politicized the fuck out of it. They politicized the fuck out of COVID and masks and everything like that. I tell you, they did. The fact that all this stuff is now coming out, it just shows you right there. Like, I'm totally 100% believing that. But it's looking good because AMC Theaters stock soars 80%. So now that there might be a vaccine out there that's going to work, that's supposed to be 80% effect or something like that. Yeah. Or was it? I don't know. I thought it was saying like it was 80% effective. Also, the stocks are 80%. But hopefully, and, if you guys want to take the vaccine, and now, I know it is convenient. It is a little convenient. I'm just saying, over the weekend, all of a sudden, like the election stuff's winding down, even though technically it's not, because I'm not going to go out without a fight, okay? Fraud. Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's not going to go quietly. And then there was this from Nas, which was pretty cool because at the very end, it was a Back to the Future one. And we saw, where's it at? There he is, Mr. Michael J. Fox. Okay. Video decided to freeze. Okay, but you see it right there. Michael J. Fox was in that, and I thought that was cool. It's good to see Michael J. Fox, man. I tell you what. Anyways, all right. Let's get into the topics here. I'm already like 24, almost 25 minutes into this thing. I hope that the audio is not too shitty for you guys right now. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the Joker again. Joker to be scarier in Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's right, guys. It's going to be a little scary. It's going to be Nightmare Joker. That's right. Yeah, we have to have faith in Mr. Zack Snyder. 100%. Okay, so Where am I looking here? Okay, so here's a tweet, but this is from Daniel RPK. I guess he said it on his Patreon, but I'm going to use what's on HBO Max as the tweet. And it says right here, Jared Leto's portrayal of the Joker is rumored to be creepier and scarier in, well, hashtag Justice League Snyder Cut, and than he was in Suicide Squad. Source, Daniel RPK. So now, all right, so there's been a lot of talk, and I'm kind of just like not even holding back anymore because I did a bunch of videos talking about stuff. Like I said, I told you guys about the additional photography budget. I mean, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. As always, I'm not going to just be like, hey, I'm 100% right. Okay, always right. I'm not that guy. For some reason, yeah, I'm not that guy. But like I did tell you guys when it was announced that Jared Leto's Joker was going to be in it, I found out like 2 weeks beforehand, but I was like told, don't say anything. So I didn't say anything. But obviously when they were talking about, when Warner Brothers was gave Daniel RPK the rumor that they're thinking about doing like they're actually reconsidering a Harley and Joker movie, it seemed a little convenient, a little weird, the timing was interesting. And then all of a sudden we find out that, oh yeah, Jared Leto's Joker, he's going to be in the reshoots or the additional shoots. Sorry guys, don't say reshoots. It's be the additional shoots. But so I mean, obviously he wanted to keep that a secret, which sucks that it got spoiled. But according to Daniel RPK, he's going to be creepier and scarier. Now I have to ask you guys, how is that possible? I thought he was pretty scary and creepy in here. But my guess is maybe the look. I'm telling you, the look. I am looking forward to seeing Nightmare Joker with long hair. Maybe he'll have the beard. I don't know. That would certainly make him look creepier, right? Scarier if he had like the beard, but I think the beard would be a little overboard. I love the fact that he would have long hair, but the beard might be a little bit of a stretch. But at the same time, maybe they did something that makes him look really cool. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, just imagine what a Nightmare Joker would look like. And I know some artists out there have already like made their stuff, like made fan art showing what the Joker could look like. I remember somebody actually had him like wearing like the Robin R. I was like, that's fucked up. But at the same time, I'm like, yes. And then, okay, so going back to my video that I did over the weekend that I posted yesterday about the dead Robin was also set on fucking fire. Okay, guys? Do you realize that? I mean, that's why I was like, Jesus Christ, this Joker is not only was like, did he just take on Robin and probably beat the shit out of him? Who knows if they do the crowbar thing? Like I said, we got to remember, this is Dick Grayson. This is not Jason Todd. So I just hope people don't get upset by the fact that maybe, just maybe Dick didn't get beaten by a crowbar. It could be a totally different scenario that's happening in the Snyderverse. Okay, we got to realize that it might not be the same scenario that's actually, within the source material. Crowbar, set on fire. He was set on fucking fire. So we already know that this Joker, of course, is going to be crazier. And then, of course, I had the whole little theory about, well, maybe, just maybe, that Zack Snyder was like, hey, guess what? Maybe we should have a little bit of a flashback of what happened to Robin. Since there's going to be some kind of confrontation between Batman and Joker in the Nightmare timeline, maybe there'll be like a little bit of a flashback, PTSD. I mean, look what happened. Look what happened when Batman had Superman just underneath his boot and he was about ready to just fucking stab him with the spear. And then all of a sudden Martha comes out and triggers him. And all of a sudden you get like some flashback stuff, some cool little, Snyder Cut flashback stuff. Maybe, just maybe we'll get something like that in Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's what I was kind of alluding to. And some people took it out of context. I saw some DC Twitter who has like 13,000 followers say that we should see, the death of Robin in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I didn't say that. I was speculating that maybe he shot it. So I'm just kind of wondering if we're going to get like just that random flashback, a PTSD flashback from Batman when he sees Joker. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just spitballing it. This is not stuff I know about. I'm just kind of my brain is just going, oh, that would be cool. Oh my God, I'm going to take my pants off now. Talk about nerd porn right there. Especially if you're a Batman fan. Oh my God. I know. Did you? Yeah. You know, don't worry. I didn't put this in front of it, guys.
Exclusivo!
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll hear something from Grace. If she hears anything, maybe, possibly. I don't know. But it'd be very interesting if that was the case. But I'm just saying. I mean, what is stopping Snyder from actually shooting just little tidbits for that scene, or shooting that scene, and then if the air cut comes out, it could be incorporated into the air cut. I don't know. There's just so many things. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying I heard that or anything like that. I'm not saying I heard that. This is just me kind of going like, oh, wouldn't that be badass? Don't get your hopes up too much, because, you know, odds are I'm wrong. Odds are I'm wrong, which I'm totally fine with. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Snyder's going to do something awesome. Hopefully. I was just thinking, I'm like, can you imagine if there's going to be because you know that's happening, guys. You know that's happening. We are going to see Batfleck. We're going to see, and Joker, and Jared Leto's Joker. They're going to be face to face, possibly. They're going to be in the same scene together. Okay, it's not going to be like in Suicide Squad where they didn't really interact at all. We're going to see that, guys. I mean, my God.
That is the sexiest thing I have ever seen.
That's what it's going to be like. That's what we're going to when they're on screen, or, you know, when we're watching it, we're all going to think that. Yes, romance. They're going to have a romance. It's going to be candlelit. It's going to be a candlelit moonlight dinner, you know, with one of the little plumes of fucking apocalyptic smoke or fire coming out, shooting out of the earth, you know. They're going to be sitting, they're going to have a table right in the middle of that Omega symbol, the Omega dark side symbol that's out in the fucking dirt out there. Just going to, you know, have a romantic evening right out there. It's going to be great. Dave, do you know for sure Joker will have long hair? Rosemary, I'm just going by what Jared Leto looks like right now. Okay, because we saw a recent image of him because he did some rock climbing. He shaved, but the long hair was still there. So I'm just going by that. Speculation. I honestly think they'll keep the long hair because it's the Nightmare timeline. Nightmare timeline. I mean, everybody in the Nightmare timeline is going to have like a different Nightmare costume. I mean, we still got Cyborg we saw Cyborg and Flash. Remember, we saw the costumes for Nightmare Cyborg and Nightmare Flash. So Barry and Victor are going to be looking like that in the Nightmare. What we saw, we'll see that. And then you can only imagine what, you know, Deathstroke's going to look like. We saw Joe Manganiello's hair. So he's going to have some crazy fucking hair at least, but I'm sure he's going to have similar armor, but maybe it'll be a little bit different, a little more like, you know, Mad Max looking. And I could only guess what Jared Leto's going to look like. It's going to look awesome. But I think long hair would be badass for a Nightmare Joker. I wonder what Mara's going to look like. What's Mara going to look like? Oh, that's a catch. That's a touchdown. Sorry, I got the Jets and Patriots game on right now. I'm just saying, yeah. Isn't Cyborg just a torso? Well, like at the end. That was supposed to be at the end, fourth. That was at the end. You're going by, I know you're going by the storyboard that was leaked out, which shouldn't have been leaked out. But, you know, certain people just don't think before they fucking post shit. No, I think towards the end, yeah, that's going to be the case. But I don't know if he's like, then again, I could be wrong. Maybe he is a torso the whole time, but I don't think he's a torso the whole time. I think it's like after something happens. I don't know. What's going on, Apex? What did okay, Scott, you're doing it. Yeah, Robin is Wax. Batman is Wayne. Oh, nice. All right, so there's that. So he's going to be scarier apparently, and I can totally see that. Like I said, long hair, whatever costume that he's wearing, Nightmare Joker. Obviously, he's going to be scary. He's going to be creepier. It's going to be interesting, okay? And you know, I mean, speaking of the reshoots, Mr. Victor Koo, Mr. Mighty Pegasus. Jeez, let me pull up his recent tweets right here, because he's totally like, I mean, he's I think Snyder taught Victor here how to tease, and he's definitely doing it. So this is what he started out. This is what he tweeted yesterday. Hashtag road to 2021. He said, Zack Snyder Justice League trip number 1, bring the slate. Rule number 2, make sure you do rule number 1. Zack Snyder's Justice League, and there he is, right there. Fucking lucky. We're all jealous of this man right here. We definitely are. And then he tweeted this image right here. See, look at that. He made it blurry. See? He knows how to tease. He knows how to tease. And then he's doing more stuff like that. But apparently he'll have something. He'll have like a little bit of a vlog thing that's going to be posted. So looking forward to that, definitely. But that's Victor Koo. That's the guy who won the contest. And he was the one, he actually visited the additional photography. He actually visited the additional photography that happened a couple weeks ago. Like I said, it started on like the 18th and the 19th of October, and it only went 2 weeks. So I think he's posting older images, and now he's just starting to tease. I could be wrong. I don't know. But as far as I could tell, that additional photography is done. There might still be a little bit more, but it might just be like stuff with Ezra remotely shot, because obviously he's shooting Fantastic Beasts 3 right now, minus Johnny Depp. But yeah, so I don't know if there's actually going to be like another full-on shoot or anything like that. I don't know what's the deal with that, but if I had to guess what else was happening when it came to that, it was Ezra. It still needs to shoot some stuff, because obviously he's part of the Nightmare. I mean, we know this. We know that that Barry is part of the Nightmare. He's in the Nightmare timeline. So he's probably the one that needs to be. Thank you, Mr. Huba LC. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. So, yeah. So, Dave, did you see that Ezra throwing down that fan? It's not real, but it's from an actual film. Is that what that ended up being? I didn't know that. I didn't see that. I would hope so. Oh, that's what you meant to say. So if we get a Robin death, what do you think the odds are for a heartbreaking Mira death scene? Ooh, I don't know. Well, it wouldn't be heartbreaking to Johnny Depp. Yeah, it wouldn't be. I think he would actually enjoy it. No, but yeah, could be. But I mean, like, where's Arthur during all this? I don't know. Arthur probably already dead. So I don't know. Maybe she'll just go out. It would be badass. I wouldn't want a heartbreaking death scene with Mara. I'd want like a badass. Like she just fucking, I don't know. She does something. Sacrifice. I want to see that. So that's what I'd want to see. Anyways. All right. So let's move on to Zachary Levi receives Backlash. Okay. So it wasn't like big time Backlash, but I saw a lot of people talking about this yesterday, and I thought, okay, let's. I was going to do a video about it, but I'll do it right now. I mean, this is what happens, and I hate how we are nowadays when it comes to how we are with the political stuff. So this is what he posted right here. So first off, he posted the image that say, today half of us Americans are rejoicing, while the other half of us are gripped with fear. With few expectations, this is the cycle we have been stuck in since time immemorial. We cannot break this cycle merely by electing new leaders. We must care enough about the fears and concerns and hearts of those we fundamentally disagree with. Only then shall we all be seen and heard and loved and free. And then he said right here, I rejoice with those who are rejoicing, and I weep with those who weep. We have a long road of healing before us. My hope and prayer is that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris answer the very call in the same way I hoped and prayed that Donald Trump would do the same. But regardless of how our leaders may lead, we have all the capability in the world to treat each other with humanity and grace and patience and kindness. He likes to use "and" a lot, and compassion and humility and love. May we all make a concerted effort to employ those gifts immediately, liberally, and without judgment of shame. So this is what he kind of got backlash for, because, well, he's kind of being partial. He's kind of being, to me, it sounds like he kind of falls center maybe He's probably left-leaning, maybe center, but at the same time, when people see this, what do they automatically do? They just like, oh, he's a Trumper. He's a Trumper. Shazam's a Trumper, guys. Get him. Get him. I mean, he's basically just saying like, hey, there's like pretty much half. I mean, let's face it, guys. No matter what side you're on, no matter what side you are on, no matter what side you're on, it was a close call. Like I remember there was a hashtag like Biden landslide, Trump landslide, and it wasn't a landslide on either side. Okay, it was very, very close. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's not even fully official yet. It's not even fully official yet. So he's trying to be like, hey, I get it, guys. I get it, you know, but at the same time, it's like people just don't see that. If you show any kind of compassion, it seems like to people who are actually Trump supporters, you're automatically just a piece of shit and they're trying to cast you out into the fucking cornfield. That's what I don't like about where we're at right now, because I know Trump people. I have family members that are Trump supporters. Of course, I have Biden supporters too. I see both. And guess what? I don't disown any one of them. I like to have conversations. Why do you support Trump? Why do you support Biden? You know, that's what I try to do. I'm always curious of why people like to support either one. But, you know, some people just don't do that nowadays. And it's just like, shut up, white boy. Shut up, whitey. You're white. You can't say anything. That's the way it is. But he's not, I mean, this is almost like the same with like Chris Pratt. You know how they were trying to, you know, the Chris Pratt thing got way ridiculous. But it's like, you know what? Long as these guys are just genuine and they're just okay and they're not throwing it out there, you know. I mean, say what you want about James Woods. I mean, that guy, 100% full on right, and he just fucking goes off the rails and everything like that. But if these guys are, you know, not 100% this and they're trying to show compassion for both sides, that's fine, okay? That's fine. It's totally fine. It's whatever. So we just gotta, you know, respect that. I mean, long as there's not every Trump supporter is a fucking bigot or a fascist or a racist or something like that. It's not everybody, you know, and then not everybody who's a Biden supporter is an SJW or a cuck or something like that. I mean, you see the back and forth. It's really stupid. But, you know, when it comes to Zachary Levi, he seems like a very likable guy. I follow him on Instagram. He seems like he's just a down-to-earth dude. And he was just trying to show compassion for both sides. That's it. You know, no need to fucking cast him out. Yeah. Thank you, Steve-O. I mean, it's totally fine to just be like, hey, I get it, you know, because it's half the nation, guys. I mean, you walk out, you go to the mall or you go out to somewhere where there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are Trump supporters, but they're decent people. Okay. They're okay people. It's fun. They're not all, you know, a certain group. Okay. There's extremes on both sides, which sucks. We don't like those people, of course, but you know, we can all get along. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Anyways. All right. So there's that. And then does anybody really care about this? The Black Widow movie is going to address Budapest. Anyone? Jesus Christ. This movie, I was looking forward to this movie for a while, but now it's like, does anybody really care? Because I don't really care anymore. Not really, not too much. But let me show this right here because there's a couple things about the Black Widow movie that I wanted to talk about. First off, okay, so here, like MCU Direct says, rumor, despite past reports stating that Robert Downey Jr. will have a brief role in the Black Widow movie, a new rumor claims that the Tony Stark actor will be absent from the film. Shocker! Shocker. Anybody else shocked? I'm not. Easy. He wasn't going to have a role in the movie. I guarantee you, the only time he sees Tony Stark is some kind of flashback or like he's on TV or something like that. Okay, because we've got to remember the Black Widow movie takes place after Civil War. Okay, so Tony, of course, is still alive. But like when that came out, I did not think that Tony Stark was going to be in like most of the movie or just like being like the movie like in Spider-Man Homecoming. I was like, there's no way because it's not needed. I think when it came to Spider-Man Homecoming, I think like Feige and Disney and MCU, they felt like they needed to have Tony Stark in there to guide Peter. He doesn't need to be in the Black Widow movie, okay? This is Scarlett Johansson, okay? She's the superstar already. She doesn't need any help. So I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, But yeah, it says right here, Scarlett Johansson confirms we will finally learn what happened in Budapest in Black Widow. So I guarantee you, Jeremy Renner is also going to have a little brief cameo in this movie too. But it's like, do we even care anymore? I mean, they mentioned that in the Avengers. I always thought, like, when it came to the whole Budapest thing, I was like, they should make like a limited series about Budapest, starring having Black Widow and Hawkeye in that, and just have like a limited series about Budapest. Why not? Just do it like that instead. But now, I mean, this thing is being pushed out so fucking far now, and I don't even care anymore. I really just don't even care anymore. What's going on, Skulls Gamer? How's it going, buddy? So, yeah. Oh, exactly. I 100% agree with you, Mr. Joey Marino, is people are looking forward to Wonder Woman 84 more than Black Widow. I mean, obviously, MCU fanboys and girls are looking forward to Black Widow, but I mean, it's just, I think like they waited just a little bit too long. I think I remember I made a video a while back it was actually a few years ago, where I said like, I was actually okay with them not making a Black Widow movie just yet. But I mean, they should have made it after Civil War. I mean, this is supposed to take place after Civil War. They should have just made it after Civil War. I don't know why they waited so long, because now she's dead. Does anybody even give a shit? I mean, we know that she dies in Endgame. She's dead. So who fucking cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But Wonder Woman 84, people are like, oh my God, I want to see that because it's Wonder Woman. It takes place in the 80s. That first fucking trailer popped. But you know what's going to kill that thing is fucking COVID. Jesus Christ. The whole pandemic is just killing Wonder Woman 84. That's what sucks. That's what really sucks. All right. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Well, I'm just reading some of the live chat. Exactly. She's dead. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Black Widow should have been made. Yeah, no, not after Winter Soldier. It should have been made after Civil War because that's when this story takes place. All right, last thing I wanted to talk about, Wedding Crashers 2 in talks. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, guys, because Wedding Crashers is easily one of my favorite comedies of all time. But yeah, according to Vince Vaughn confirms he's in talks for Wedding Crashers sequel. He said, Owen and I and the director of Crashers have been talking for the first time seriously about a sequel to that movie that he tells Entertainment ET's Rachel Smith. So there has been an idea that is pretty good. So we are talking about that in the early stages right now. And so I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I mean, I love the first Wedding Crashers, but does there need to be a sequel after all this time? Okay. And remember, they wrapped it up at the very end perfectly. It's like, oh, okay. They both got their significant others and blah, blah, blah. So what? I just don't see it. When you see these comedies, I mean, you got Dumb and Dumber, you got Anchorman, you got Zoolander, these comedy sequels that come out just fucking almost like over a decade after the first movie. It hasn't really worked out. I think out of all those, Dumb and Dumber 2 was horrible. I just love seeing Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels together, but that movie fucking sucked. Had a couple little chuckles, but that movie was not good at all. It was just like, did they write this in 2 hours? It was bad. Zoolander, same thing. Was not good. Anchorman 2, I'll give credit to Anchorman 2. That out of these comedy sequels that came out like over a decade after the original, Anchorman 2 was probably the best one. It felt like they actually took some pride into it and really had a good idea when it came to like 24-hour news and stuff like that, and the way the news is now when it comes to just like they just report bullshit and everything like that, and the high-speed chase stuff. That really worked out. Yeah, Zombieland 2. Their Zombieland 2 was all right. I think, Joey, you're just saying that because you got to see Grace! You got to see her get killed as a zombie, right? By Bill Murray. Did you guys see that scene? Grace Randolph? It was like a like a post-credit or mid-credit scene where Grace Randolph, she was a zombie and Bill Murray killed. Spoiler alert. That was pretty funny. But yeah, Grace Randolph's in that. Yeah. But Zombieland 2, I mean, obviously it wasn't as good as the first one. It was decent though. Had some funny moments, but it's just weird that they wait so long to do these sequels. And I'm like, do we need a Wedding Crashers 2? I don't think we do. The first one is great. First one is fantastic. I can quote that movie for days. You know, did you motorboat? You motorboat and son of a bitch, you. Come on. Vince Vaughn is a beast in that movie. And him, like, and then of course and then you got Owen Wilson. Their chemistry is absolutely perfect. And then we all fell in love with Rachel McAdams in that movie. I don't know about you, but I fell in love with her in that movie. I was like, oh yeah, Rachel McAdams, Mean Girls. And, you know, she's been in a couple other things. I didn't see The Notebook because, you know, I'm not a 14-year-old girl, you know, so, but then I was like, when it came to Wedding Crashers, Rachel McAdams, holy shit. I think we all kind of just like fell in love with her just a little bit. I don't know about you, but I did. I definitely did. BBS getting a sequel 4 years later. Yeah, I mean, technically, yes, you're right. 4 years later, but that's fine. That works. It's not over a decade. I just don't think, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. I really don't think it's going to work. So, but whatever. Yeah, Mean Girls is amazing. Yeah. Mean Girls is definitely amazing. It was funny. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I should revisit that one for sure. All right. So that's all the topics I have today. And I'm going to go to the tweets. And Zoolander 2 underrated? I don't know. Scott, you seen The Notebook? I don't doubt that because it's based off a book. I get it. I won't hold that against you, man. I won't hold that against you. Don't worry. No, I'm just kidding, man. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's one of those. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces, and I've seen the end too. I've seen the heart-wrenching ending of The Notebook, and it's cool. It's a nice little twist. I get it. It's fine. But yeah, I never watched it from start to finish. All right, let's go to the tweets right now. And see what questions you guys have here. Mr. Laugh Now, Cry Later, Mr. Darren, which I see you out there in the live chat. The thing about Jared Leto, oh man, that COVID's starting to creep up. Man. There you go. Killed it with red wine. The thing about Jared Leto is he posts pictures that could be from last year or today. Do you never really so you never really know how he looks, but do you think he dyed his hair green and shaved his eyebrows again? Or will Snyder do that in post? I wouldn't. It'd probably be too expensive in post. No, I mean, you got to think about it. It's like, okay, I don't know. Yeah, you're absolutely correct because he does throw a lot of people off. For all we know, he's like fucking, he's bald with like no hair right now, but he posts like old images. Yeah, but the image that we saw was not posted by him, where he was clean, he wasn't clean shaven. He had some stubble, like he shaved, like 5 days ago or something like that. And it wasn't him that posted it, so that's where I'm kind of like getting at. Somebody else posted it who was rock climbing with him. So it's okay if you're late. It's fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, so that's why I'm like, I'm going by that image. Yeah, because, yeah, Jared Leto, he posts whatever the fuck. But somebody else posted the image, of them rock climbing, and it showed that. So I think, I'm going to take that. Oh, boy. Here we got, of course, we got Eric with his very long questions. All right, so here's the first one. Here's an idea. If we're going to partake in #UsUnited, actually act like you mean. Yes, okay, so you're getting all political and stuff like that. It's fine. I mean, I don't know what to tell you with that one. I mean, people are going to be like that. I get it. Okay, essay or no, there's something that has to be said. It's sad that it has to be like 2 tweet thread, blah, 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 blah. Yep, I mean, that's the way people are, sadly. But comes with the territory. All right. So why do you think there's a bit of focus on this dude in the scene of Suicide Squad? I don't know. I don't even remember this guy. I kind of remember him, But I'll have to watch Suicide Squad again. I don't remember exactly where this guy was at. But yeah, there could be a possibility that he was supposed to have like a bigger role or something like that. Maybe. Guess we'll find out, hopefully. Next year, sometime, maybe. Jordan Davis, with the title of Shazam sequel being Fury of the Gods, do you think we could see more Greek mythology in the movie? Yes. Maybe Wonder Woman make an appearance? I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll definitely see some more. I mean, I'm not like big time into the Shazam story arc or like his whole big arc and, you know, all the mythological stuff when it comes to that. But I mean, if they're going to title that Fury of the Gods, I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of mythology stuff in there. So, okay, so blah, 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 causing theater stocks to go up and the vaccine just plain existing. Dare we say the following: end of lockdown soon, end of mask mandate. Nah, I doubt that. No, nothing's coming out this year, Eric. Nothing's coming out this year. It's all being pushed to next year. So don't expect anything to come out this year. Nothing's going to come out this year, even with the vaccine. And because, I mean, you got to realize they still got to disperse it. There's still got to be a market for it. Still got to put it out there, you know, and stuff like that. And I saw you said sigh. What do you expect, man? I don't know what you want me to say about your first stuff. You know, it's just, you know, the way stuff is right now. I can't change people's minds. Like, I get it that you are conservative. That's fine. I have nothing against that. Like I said, I have friends and family that are all for that. But what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? I can't just go, hey, stop it. Stop being mean to these people who are right-leaning, okay? I can't exactly do that. I'm sorry. Mr. Funny, do you prefer peanut butter or Nutella? Geez. Probably peanut butter because, you know, Nutella after a while is a little too sweet. But you ever tried it both together? It's pretty damn delicious. I'm not going to, oof. Try it together? Man, I tell you what, delicious. What if Casual Batman is in the Nightmare World? That would be, oh man. He'd probably die pretty instantly. I'm just saying. I would go with peanut butter because, yeah, like I said, it's not as sweet. Nutella is too sweet. And you know what? I'm one of those guys that'll take a spoon. I'll take a spoon to that peanut butter jar and just, Can't exactly do that with Nutella. Nutella needs to be, it's, you know, as much as it's delicious, but I need it with something. I can't just eat Nutella like with a spoon. So Casual Nightmare. I like that. Interesting. What are your top 5 favorite comic book movies? Some of them are in there. Yeah. I don't know. One of these days I'll do a video about it. They just released the synopsis for Doctor Strange 2 after the events of Avengers Endgame. Dr. Stephen Strange continues his research on the Time Stone, but an old friend turned enemy puts an end to his plans and causes Strange to unleash an unspeakable evil. Thoughts? I didn't know that they did that. Sounds awesome. You know, I really enjoyed the first Doctor Strange. I'm just saying. I really enjoyed that. So, Dave Peanut Butter, Nutella. You won't die instantly. Come on. You won't die instantly by putting peanut butter and Nutella together. It's delicious. Try it, please. Try it. Open up your palate and try it. Let it in. Let it in. You guys are weird. All right. Cooper. Dick Grayson confirmed to be dead in the dead Robin in BVS. Jason Todd. Yeah. You know, Jason Todd's like, yep, that's right, motherfuckers. I survived in this world. Do you plan on doing something with Gob soon? Maybe. I don't know. You know, we haven't talked, so probably not soon. The Man of Steel prequel. Yeah, I heard these two, the Kents, Diane Lane and Kevin Costner, and Let Him Go, Fight for Family. I don't know. Is this movie good? Have you guys seen this movie yet? Have you guys seen this? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Don't know who made this, but it's awesome. Yes, that is pretty damn awesome. Look at that. That is beautiful. Yeah. Zack Snyder's Justice League right there. Meow. All right. Adam, if you could live in any movie universe, which one would you pick? Movie universe? Probably the X-Men universe, because odds are I'd have some kind of mutant power, hopefully. I think I'd like to live in that world, because just in case I get a mutant power, so I'll live in the X-Men universe. Jaime or Jamie, whichever you prefer. Do you think Zack Snyder's Justice League will be rated R now with the reshoots? And then, of course, he corrected himself because a lot of sticklers out there go, no, it's additional photography, man. Come on, get it right. Which, yes, it is, but, who cares? Who cares? Sorry. I mean, it could be. Yeah, very well could be. I mean, if we're going to get a scarier, creepier Joker, I mean, the nightmare scene, I think, is going to be, the nightmare scene is going to probably be fucking crazy. I don't know. Could possibly happen. I don't know. It could be, I mean, the Ultimate Edition of BBS is rated R, so why not? Matt McGo, you sent me this. Leslie, is that Leslie? Why the fuck would you spell Leslie like that? That's weird. Okay? The parents had to be like, you know what? We're gonna put a Y where the I normally is. You know how they do that with the name Brian? Sometimes it's Brian. So we're gonna make it, they make it Bryan. Well, we're gonna do that with Leslie. Fucking weird. It's like, okay, cool. Leslie Headland. Female-led Star Wars series will be an Indiana Jones style journey through a new timeline and universe. Cool. Hopefully she's a badass Jedi like that. I want that. I want more Jedi in the Star Wars universe. What's this? What? Okay. Do you have plans? Okay. Oh yeah, Robin's motorcycle, right? That was supposed to be Robin's motorcycle. A hint in JL. That's right. He did say that. Snyder did say that. Okay. Mr. Snyder, would you recommend any comics to read? A hint in JL. Well, okay. Yeah, I remember him saying that a while back. Legend, my first time sending a question. Obviously, that Pattinson news about him being sent home was fake. Fake news, okay? Fake news. He had COVID. He had to go home and rest, okay? I gave him a little bit of that hydroclepidopidopia, whatever the hell it's called, that people don't like. Yeah, I gave him some of that. It's fine. He's going to be a decent Batman. Sorry. Busting out the Trump impression again. It's fake and exaggerated, but I remember you saying that you had heard he was kind of a firecracker on set. Can you explain how so? Like, is he a jerk or hard to work with or just intense? Yeah, I just think from what I heard, he's Robert Pattinson, asshole. No, but yeah, I just kind of heard that was kind of true. Just that part where it was like that he was kind of bumping heads with Matt Reeves. But at the same time, you look at those set photos. It seemed like everything was pretty copacetic right there. Everybody was fine. Everybody, he was doing his thing. I just heard that was a little bit true. But the funny thing about that is Matt Reeves wanted him to be his Batman. He wanted him. He wanted Robert Pattinson. So, I mean, if Robert Pattinson is a little bit of a difficult person to work with, I think it probably adds to his performance, I mean, that must be one of the most difficult things when it comes to directors and actors. When you have your lead actor needs to really go to a place to really just engulf himself or herself into the character, there's probably going to be struggles because you have two different opinions. You got the director going, I want you to do it this way. And then the actor goes, no, I need to do it this way. So I'm sure there's just like a little bit of struggle when it comes to that, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, I heard that, but I don't think it's going to it's not going to hurt anything. So I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Mr. Soups Kenobi, considering that Christina Hodgson is writing the Batgirl movie as well as the Flash movie, it's not entirely out of the question that Affleck could have a small, sizable cameo in that movie. Is the Batgirl movie still happening? I haven't heard anything about that too. And don't give me the whole Batfleck dies in jail. Well, he does. That's another universe. Yeah, no, but this whole idea that that Ben Affleck's going to do like all these multiple movies, I just don't see that happening. But at the same time, anything could happen. Yeah, you could be right. Could be right. I just don't see it happening. But like I said, I could be wrong. Let's see. Last one. RC. Do you think Zack Snyder's Justice League will be affected by Amber Heard? I'm pretty sure no, but Wang, to hear your opinion. Wang? What's a Wang? No. When it comes to that, yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting when it comes to the fact that I always said it was weird that what was that? THR, right? It was the Hollywood Reporter reported that Amber Heard was part of the reshoots. From what I'm gathering, they did that for controversy because obviously what's happening with Johnny Depp. That's why they name dropped her. They didn't name drop. They didn't put anybody else's name like, Joe Manganiello or anybody else. They didn't mention that, but they just dropped her name just for the shit of it. But what's funny too is like she didn't tease anything about it, but at the same time, I guess nobody else really did too. It was probably, NDAs and stuff. But I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Hopefully it doesn't. If he wanted Mira in the movie, fine. He wanted Mira in the movie. I mean, she's already in the whole thing, or in the series, I should say. I mean, she's already in the damn thing. I'm thinking that when we actually see the scenes with her and Arthur, Mira and Arthur, and the dialogue that's exchanged, that's going to incorporate how she is in the Nightmare. There's going to be some kind of tie-in. I don't know. I mean, there's got to be a reason why, when if Snyder's going to keep characters alive in the Nightmare sequence, in the Nightmare timeline, there's got to be some kind of significance that we might get a hint of earlier within the story. And maybe when she talks to Arthur, we get some kind of hint of something. I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to see how that ties together, because you guys got to remember that, stuff in the Nightmare timeline, it's got to coincide with the stuff that's happening in the regular timeline. It's got to all be linked together. So I'm just wondering if there's going to be some kind of indication with the exchange. Willem Dafoe, he's supposed to be in there. He got removed. Whatever, like he talks about too. I don't know. So it's just going to be interesting to see how it all ties together. It all ties together. If who do I need to block? What happened, guys? I haven't been paying attention. Do I need to block somebody? Someone being a prick? Someone being mean? Someone being terrible out there? Anti-monitor Snyder style made me gave him. All right, just making sure. Let me know if I need to kick somebody out. Somebody spamming or being a little poopy head. Yeah, the anti-monitor asshole. Who's the anti-monitor? Is the guy that said Trump 2024? Does he keep on saying that? I'm trying to see here. So I will. And you're right, Scott. TVMA. It definitely will be TVMA. All right. Well, I'm not seeing anything right now, but I'm not seeing the spamming right now. So I guess he stopped. But if he does it again, or if he does it on tomorrow's show, I definitely will. Oh, he had a Spidey Avi? Of course he did. Of course. Spider-Man Avi. Naturally. Of course. Those guys. The guys with the Spider-Man avatars on Twitter. Geez. I mean, not all of them. Don't worry. There's some people out there that have a Spider-Man avatar, and it's totally fine. But man, sometimes like I've had some big time arguments with like those type of guys. You gotta love it. You gotta freaking love it, right? I never put that trench coat together. Oh, the trench coat? Yeah. That's always been a theory, Spencer, that the trench coat is actually Gordon's trench coat. Yeah. I remember hearing that theory like a while ago. And yeah, wouldn't be surprised if we find out that is James Gordon's trench coat. That'd be pretty sweet, paying homage to his fallen friend. So that's the thing. That's another thing that I'm curious to see what Snyder does with the Nightmare timeline is obviously all the characters don't make it. Half of them die. Half the characters die. I mean, obviously we're not trying to pull a page out of Infinity War here, but when Darkseid attacks, anti-life equation turns Superman, not everybody's going to survive, obviously. So I'm just like, how do the fallen characters get represented? And I think Snyder is going to show that. And I just wouldn't be surprised if, the trench coat could be Gordon's right there. Shazam getting lasers. That'd be crazy. What if he invited Zachary Levi too, and Shazam made it like an appearance, Nightmare Shazam? I don't think that's going to be the case. I didn't hear anything about that. When it came to who was supposed to be in the Nightmare, we already know pretty much all that. I wasn't told about Amber Heard. Amber Heard thing was a complete shock on me, but I heard Affleck, I heard Fisher, I heard Miller, I heard Leto and Migniello. That's all I heard. I didn't hear anybody else being part of the Nightmare. So I just heard about those guys right there. I know there's rumors about Harley possibly being there. I know Garza was like shooting for Amanda Waller to be part of it. That'd be pretty cool. I actually dug that. I like that theory of Amanda Waller being part of the Nightmare because I think that actually pretty badass. Nightmare Amanda Waller. I think that'd be cool. But Harley, I don't like that. I don't want Harley to be in there because I want every character to have lost somebody, and I want Joker to have lost Harley when it comes to the Nightmare, So I really don't want that. Oh, I know, right, Keenan? You saw that recent photo spread, that photo shoot that she had, Viola Davis? Woo! Damn. She's looking fucking fit. Jacked. Yeah. I was like, damn, look at Miss Waller right there. I'm not against that. That's for damn sure. TPZ should convince Zach to add Shazam. Yeah, they have that power. Mick, are you still here? Tell Snyder to add Shazam. Add Billy Batson to the whole thing. Alfred? Nah, Alfred's dead. Alfred's not going to be there. Nah, I think that Perry White is part of the Resistance. Highly doubt that, but that would be kind of cool. I would like that. So there's Mick right there. See? There you go. Mick, do your thing. Tell Snyder you want to have Shazam in the Nightmare. Tell him that's a good idea. You got, obviously, you guys have that pull. You guys have brainwashed Snyder. Be like, hey, we want you to change the title. We want you to do this and do that. Jeez. But guess what, guys? When it comes to tomorrow, what's a week from tomorrow? November 17th. November 17th, week from tomorrow. So, I wouldn't be surprised. What the hell? There's a Christmas commercial with Sam Jackson and John Travolta. John Travolta is Santa Claus. What in the hell? Who's Mrs. Claus? Oh my God. Okay, so this is a commercial this is like obviously a Pulp Fiction throwback because it's a Capital One commercial. Apparently Sam Jackson had something about, he had a hamburger and it said with cheese. Royale. It might have said Royale with cheese. I don't know. But anyways, look for that commercial. Apparently there's a Sam Jackson, John Travolta reunion for a Capital One. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I don't even know what I was saying. Zack Snyder. Okay, I would say, we're a week away. We're going to be a week away from the November 17th thing. So, you never know with that guy. And hopefully he might be showing up on the League of Mayhem. I always say that right, with the Nerd Queens and Meg and all them. He might be showing up on their live stream, and I don't know, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that he shows up on other live streams. We'll see what happens. But anyways, guys. So there you go. Week away from 17th, so I'm sure some good stuff's going to be coming about. We'll see. You know how it is. Snyder, you just never know with Zack Snyder. You just never know with Zack Snyder. I'm like, come on, man, just give us something. I just want it. Ever since the additional photography was happening, I'm like, just give me Batfleck. I just want an image of Batfleck, a new image, Ben Affleck in the bat suit. I don't care if it's a silhouette. Just make sure you get that chin and that silhouette. The silhouette. It's silhouette. I'm all silhouette. Just want to see the ears, the chin, and come on. Even if he's wearing the trench coat, something cool, something really awesome. That's what I'm really hoping for. So, yeah, it'll be an images. You know what? Give us some good images, Zack Snyder. Please do that. I don't know. But maybe he'll just wait till next week. Who knows? I mean, we always have these expectations about things. We always hype ourselves up, and then we just get let down. Touchdown Jets. Damn, the Jets are beating the Patriots right now. But anyways, guys, all right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I appreciate you guys clicking in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Make sure you follow me on the sock meds right there. You hit me up, but it's hard to do that. But, it's hard. My DMs are a mess sometimes, so I don't always respond. But like I said, also follow me if you want to become part of the Film Junkie Patreon. Do that. That's provided down below. And, of course, shirts like this behind me right here. You can get that. You can get that on a shirt. It's right there. I think Wonder Meg, she actually she posted that she got that shirt, and she posted that it was pretty cool, and I thanked her for that. It was really cool that she got that shirt. But appreciate you guys clicking in as per usual. And remember.
And also, I'm excited to watch the Snyder Cut because Joss Whedon sucks.
Yes, he does. He definitely does. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.